Hi, I'm James from GameFront, and welcome to Hot Off the Press Start, the weekly show that rounds up all the latest gaming news and delivers it quicker than the Viking invasion of Britain in 865 AD. There have been a few rumblings around the Mafia franchise as of late. Firstly, the official Twitter account for the series mysteriously sprung back into life earlier this week. And not long after that, 2K released a teaser trailer for an upcoming event showcasing a remaster of the original trilogy. The cat has been let out of the bag a little early, however, with screenshots accidentally leaking via the Microsoft Store. And oh boy, these games are getting some love. While not confirmed, this looks like a total rebuild for the first game in the trilogy at least. And it looks absolutely jaw-dropping. The graphics here look closer to 2022 than 2002, although the original was regarded as very impressive graphically at the time. We also now know, thanks to the leak, that the first game in the trilogy, Mafia Definitive Edition, will be releasing on the 28th of August. We'll be sure to bring you any further news once the official reveal event takes place on the 19th of May. Riot Games has issued nearly 9,000 bans against Valorant cheaters this past week. Valorant has taken a strong stance on cheating, with its controversial Vanguard system installing a kernel driver onto player systems. Now, despite the heavy-handed approach, however, cheaters still manage to find a way to spoil the fun for everybody else quite quickly. The telemetry data collected has, however, started to pay dividends. Riot stated that 8,873 players were banned from the game in quick order and followed up on Reddit shortly afterwards stating that this is only the beginning. They didn't go into detail on how the bans work for obvious reasons, but we know that they aren't using hardware bans. However, they did say the bans won't be easy to avoid, although cheaters determined enough will eventually figure it out. The original two Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games from way back in the PlayStation 1 era are getting remastered releases. This news was confirmed this past week by Tony Hawk himself, and it's going to be releasing in September on the Epic Games Store. Now, the original game had a plethora of licensed music and skating talent, so you might be wondering, will all of them make it to the remastered release? Well, the good news is yes, at least for the most part. According to the official press release, the full talent roster will return, along with all but a small handful of songs. These two games will sell as a bundle for $40, and the release will be on the 4th of September. Now, currently, the only store mentioned on PC is the Epic Games Store, but it's not yet known if it's going to be exclusive. We'll be sure to bring you any further info on that as we learn it. And if you pre-order the game, you'll get access to a demo of the warehouse level at some point this summer. That alone makes me nostalgic for my old PS1 demo discs. Lovely stuff. E3 itself might be cancelled, and news of an online alternative is yet to materialize, but have no fear, you're not going to have a total drought this year. Ubisoft has confirmed that they intend to go ahead with their own online digital showcase on the 12th of July. Ubi confirmed the event on Twitter, promising news, reveals, and more will be at the showcase. Now, they didn't go so far as to say what exactly will be featured, but you can probably bet that Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Watch Dogs Legion will be featured heavily. It's probably safe to say that there's also going to be further details on Rainbow Six Quarantine 2, along with Gods and Monsters. Ubisoft stated back in February that it was working on 5 AAA titles, all scheduled for release before April of 2021. So there's likely to be a few surprises in there too. Far Cry, anyone? There's a few deals going down this week, the most impressive of which is your chance to grab Grand Theft Auto 5 for free. I'm so sorry, Danny. Please, somebody beep that out. But it's true. It's free. Beep it a second time. On the Epic Games Store. According to a tweet which was accidentally published early, the game will be free starting today, May 15th through May 21st. And while I can only imagine most of you already own a copy of the game on one platform or another, if you're one of the few that's never had a chance to play the game yet, then this is a stunk-donkingly good deal. Fallout 76 is also free to play, but just for the weekend. Nonetheless, it's still a great time to check it out, with the recent Wastelanders update turning the game all around. The weekend will also feature double XP for all players, so it's a good time to get grinding if you've been looking for a chance to do so. And finally this week, if you had hopes of finding out more about The Elder Scrolls 6 this year, well then sorry to disappoint you, as Bethesda's Rainer upon Parades, Pete Hines, has gone upon the record to say that it'll be years from now before any more details are released, no matter how many times people ask. The original teaser that the game was in development appeared at E3 2018, so to be 2 years further on, and them telling us that it's going to be several more to go before any details are released, seems a little like they were stating the obvious for no real reason. So nothing new to see here then, huh? Well, it's going to be a long time before we learn anything new about the game, but in the meantime, Starfield, a brand new IP from the company, looks like a promising new concept for a Bethesda RPG that should hopefully keep you occupied for the time being. And that's this week's gaming news. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, all the bing bang walla walla bing bangs that you can, but here's the big news. Be sure to join us for the premiere of this new reboot of The Minecraft Show this Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time right here on the GameFront YouTube channel. It's going to be premiered live. There's going to be a chat room. I'm going to be there. You're going to be there. Oh, I can't wait.